Hi everyone. Today is Friday and I'm not working, so that's a Friday. So I'm going to work with something that I haven't used yet. I bought this open cup or bottomless orchid flower off Splash and Color. I'll put that in the description. And I'm going to just follow a palette I kind of saw on Pinterest. I'm going to use Artist Loft Violet. And then the pre-mixed color pour brand, I'm going to use Lilac, Midnight, Orchid, Grape. I don't know if I'm going to use the silver yet. I haven't decided. And then I'm going to use the black kind of as the base down here. And then I may pour a little in through here as well. So I'm going to kind of get the cups. This is a 10 by 10 canvas. It calls for about 6 ounces of paint. So I wanted to go ahead and just kind of pour these in, these little 1 ounce cups, so I kind of know what I'm doing and where, how much I have. So we're just going to put these in here really quick. Since these are all pre-mixed, we really don't have to do anything with them. So it's cold today. We had an ice storm Wednesday and Thursday. Nothing like we had back in, I think it was 2007 or 9. We ended up getting like 2.5 inches of ice between here and the tri-state area. We didn't have power for nearly a week. It was right around Super Bowl Sunday, because I remember the neighbor did get power and brought his generator over for us to borrow. So we set the house up to watch the Super Bowl via a generator. So that kind of, I don't remember who played that day. I just remember how funny it was that we were using a generator to watch TV. So we had a little bit of ice, nothing real major. It did leave about a 1/2 inch or so, and so I really haven't ventured out much. I do not like driving in ice whatsoever. I really don't like driving in any kind of inclement weather, even if it's rain. Anymore, I will avoid driving as much as possible. So I have those set. I'm going to put black down here, and then I'm going to set the orchid flower in the middle of it. I don't know if that's too much or too little, but we're gonna learn together. All right, so we're gonna set that right here. I do have some stands underneath. So I'm just gonna kind of just pour. I really should have my gloves on, but we all know how I don't like to wear those. So I'm just gonna kind of pour a little bit at a time, and different petals. We'll just see how this is. I took today off really specifically to paint. To be honest, I was supposed to have a day off back in January and ended up having to come into work to cover for a team member who unfortunately lost a family member. So that was not a really good holiday for them. So I chose today as my makeup day, since my husband's in Texas. It would give me the house free to just pour to my heart's little whim. I poured a palette earlier. I did not video it for a friend of mine who's pregnant. We have been calling her Poppy, the little bean in her belly. And I found a palette, color palette on Pinterest that was called poppy palette. So I did pour that earlier today. I poured 2 canvases. It was really fun. And can't wait for that to dry and get her that scent that she's actually going to use that color scheme for the nursery. I think it's a little girl, but the colors were pretty neutral. Could go both ways. So she's gonna do that color scheme. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So once I can post that, I'll be sure to post it on my Instagram, and you can follow me there at Pours of Many Colors. I created a TikTok page, but I'm still fairly new to it. Not quite sure really more than just losing hours of my life watching TikTok videos. I really like Instagram, and I like making videos. I think I'm getting a little not so camera shy as far as talking. I do tend to ramble, and I am still fairly new to all of it. I really don't know how to do much editing on there. I've noticed that the videos are kind of elongated. They're not quite full screens. I don't know how to fix that. I almost wish you could see inside. I may have to go stand up and see if you can see inside the petals. I think some are poured more than others in there, but I kind of used a Galaxy palette, I think, but decided to pour it through this flower. I think I'm going to top it off with silver. Let's see what else I have in here. I don't like to waste paint, so what I do have is I'll probably pour in a cup I keep for just leftovers, and then once it gets full, I pour with it. All right, let's see if that's enough paint. Okay, that didn't do exactly like I wanted it to do. It kind of plopped everywhere. Not sure how I feel about that yet. Let's see, where are my gloves? I'll go ahead and put some gloves on real fast to tilt that. It's kind of funny, even before the pandemic, I didn't use gloves for hardly anything except probably making hamburger patties, because I just really don't like that feel in my hand. And of course I pick an art. Let's heat this up first. I don't think it's really going to do much good, but since they're pretty mixed. But like I said, I picked an art that really needs you to wear gloves, and of course you couldn't hardly find gloves anywhere because of the pandemic and being sold out. And then my sister, who is a CRNA and owns her own clinic, the Evansville Ketamine Center. I called her one day begging to see if I can buy a box of her gloves, and her shipment guy was actually having troubles keeping them in stock. So I don't think it's as bad now, but this is a really wicked design though. I know you probably can't see that off camera, so I apologize. I just really kind of wanted to move it. And then of course I do have a mirror on that back wall that I use to see on this side of things. Looks like I have it all covered. So that's pretty, that's different. It really is different, and I like it. I don't really see much how the flower did anything, maybe in these spots here. So let me bring you down to this level. All right, so let's see if I can get this into focus for everybody. So I turned the overhead light off so there wasn't that much of a glare. Bring you down here a little bit. I think I like that. It's very different. I don't see much of a galaxy, of course, so I would probably have to pour that a little differently, but I like the way that the colors came out. So thank you for joining me. I will put all of the materials that I use down in the description. Please like and share and subscribe, and I will see you all soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.